Look at this big, beautiful map that was created by the community, specifically YANIS, so all credit goes to him, and to all these people that has done that amazing, incredible job of creating that map. It's truly amazing seeing the community doing this because it's really hard. With the little information that we had from leaks in trailer 1 and now with trailer 2 and screenshots, they have done such an incredible job of mapping the map of GTA 6 basically. Look at this, we have Y City, we have Ambrosia, Port Gellhorn, Lake Leonida, Mount Kalaga, which is not really mapped out yet because it's unclear what's gonna be there, but we still have a lot of locations mapped out like Grass Rivers and Leonida Keys as well. And today I wanna talk about this whole beautiful map that was created by YANIS, and I'll show you screenshots and moments from the trailer so you can understand what is where, how it's located, how does it look, and we'll basically go through this map and see how it was mapped out, what we'll have in the game. But the scale is already amazing, it's gonna be much bigger than GTA 5's map, and you know that. But before we start, I wanted to ask you to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and your support is the only way it will be possible. I want to begin with Leonida Keys because it's pretty well mapped out, as you can see. The red part is a speculation, it's not clear if it's gonna be there, if it's not gonna be there, but this part that is in grey colors and black lines, it's already certain. As you can see, a lot of moments take place here, especially in trailer 2, with Lucia's and Jason's safe house that we saw just in the beginning of trailer 2. Then we also saw a moment from a souvenir store where Jason was taking money from an employee. It's also speculated that here, in Leonida Keys, we might have an air station, but it's more like speculation at the moment. As you can see, there are 2 islands in the Keys that we don't know yet about, if they're gonna be there or not, and what is gonna be located there. Here, as you can see, it's the blimp from trailer 2, which in real life is called Fat Albert, and as you can see, Key Lento or Key Lago is gonna be pretty big. It's actually quite nice. There are gonna be a lot of houses, and I wonder if we could rob them, go into them and take some stuff out of there. It's really interesting. We'll see when the game comes out. Now I would like to go further north and talk about Grass Rivers or the Everglades. Obviously it's not mapped out pretty well and all the shapes were done manually because it's unclear how it's gonna look like in the game because there is obviously nothing to go over. There won't be much buildings here or anything, so it's really just speculation in this area. Then we have Hamlet, which is a pretty small town that we'll be going through when we go to the Keys. And you can actually see a big raceway here, as you can understand it's just speculation, but we saw one in screenshots, but it was in the screenshots of Ambrosia, not this place, but still it's pretty interesting that they put that there. Then just next to Hamlet, we can see jail, from which Lucia will be coming out in GTA 6 as we saw in trailer 2, and we saw her there in trailer 1 too. Now let's move a little bit to the left to Watson Bay. We actually saw a screenshot of Watson Bay in Grass Rivers section, and this place looks pretty nice too because there are quite a lot of different cafes and restaurants. I would really love to go there for fishing or maybe just to enjoy the scenery of the ocean, because just look at that place. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Then moving a little bit to the north, we can see a huge Y City International Airport. You might remember it from GTA Y City, but now it looks absolutely huge, as you can see. It occupies a very big area. You can see that most of it is just speculation, but we saw it in some screenshots and in the trailer too. Now I suggest us going to Port Gellhorn and we'll go to Y City in the end, because it's the sweetest part. So here we see Port Gellhorn, and it is speculated that Port Gellhorn will have an international raceway. As you can see, some part of it is already confirmed, while the other part is just speculation. And as you can understand, this area is pretty well mapped out. It looks absolutely amazing too. We saw it a couple of times in the trailer and in some screenshots as well, as you can see on your screen right now. And Port Gellhorn, as it's pretty obvious, has its own port. And I'm pretty sure that some part of our gameplay will take place in Port Gellhorn, where, if you saw the leaks, we had to stay in the motel, and it even appeared in trailer 1 and trailer 2, where Lucy and Jason were in the motel. And I think that some part of our gameplay will take place in Port Gellhorn. Under some circumstances, we'll have to go to this area and live for some time. Here, you can see it's Starlet Motel that we saw in the second trailer, in screenshots, and in the leaks. It is actually a very important landmark. Now, let's talk about Mount Kalaga region. As you know, Florida does not have any mountains or hills, so many people are speculating that it could be Georgia. But if we go on the official GTA 6 website and Mount Kalaga section, it is said that it's located on the state's northern fringes. So it actually is a part of Leonida, which could mean that Leonida is combined of several states like Florida and Georgia. It's not clear yet, it's my speculation, but still. We will have some mountains and hills there, as you can see on screenshots. A lot of wildlife will be located there, as well as hunters, wildcats, deers, and just beautiful scenery overall. Talking about Panhandle, it's obviously, again, not clear if it's gonna be in the game or not. It's just speculation at this moment. And we also have some knowledge about locations like Yorktown, Bohemia, St. Joseph, Fairlyland Forest, Red Hill, Doomed Hills, that all appeared in the leaks, but we don't know where they will be located, how they are gonna look. It's just unclear at the moment. And talking about Sarah, which is basically NASA in GTA's world, it is speculated to be located on the very northern part of GTA 6's map. Now let's talk about Ambrosia. Ambrosia will be located around Lake Leonida. And Lake Leonida actually looks pretty big. Just look at this screenshot that I'm showing you. We just see some part of it, basically the coast, but the lake itself is much bigger. And as you can understand, this area is pretty well mapped out too. Just look at this, looks pretty good. And this is a raceway that I was talking about before. This here, as you can see, it's the place where the screenshot was taken from. And you can actually see that raceway once again. Now let's move a little bit to Vice City. And look at this. This area is all just speculation. It's not clear, but it's very likely that these areas will be in the game, but their locations on the map are not clear at the moment. And do you remember Leaflink's golf club from GTA Vice City? It might be coming back as well, because it was a pretty good landmark. And now I suggest you look at this. Vice City is pretty well mapped out, because a lot of leaks, screenshots, trailers showed Vice City pretty well. I'm not gonna go over every screenshot or trailer moment here, but I'm going to talk about the most important ones. Obviously, the port that we saw in trailer 1, it's located right here. Then this beautiful location that we got screenshots of and even trailer moments looks pretty amazing, right? The Venetian Islands, once again, even in trailer 1 they looked absolutely amazing. This area is also pretty well mapped out, but as you can see, a lot of moments that we saw in this area were taken from the leaks, so obviously I cannot show you any of them. Now let's talk about Vice Beach a little bit. It's really well mapped out too, because a lot of moments from leaks gave us a pretty good understanding of how it will look in the game. Here is the shot from trailer 1, as you remember, and the moments from trailer 2 where Jason is pumping iron, where NPCs are taking selfies and climbing out of their cars. And overall, this place is pretty big, even though the southern part, South Beach, is not mapped out at all. Finally, let's talk about our favorite place that we'll be visiting a lot in the game. And I'm talking about none other than Jack of Hearts strip club that is located right here. I'm sure, and don't lie to yourself, you will be visiting that place a lot. So you gotta know where it's located. It's gonna be right here. Just follow this road through Venetian Islands and go to the right as soon as you get to the land, and you are almost at Jack of Hearts strip club. Don't thank me. That's it for this map breakdown. I hope that you enjoyed, because this map is pretty big. I just gave you an overall look, not really in small details. I didn't show you all the locations and all the matching screenshots. I might do that later, but overall I just wanted to show you this map made by YANIS once again. This guy is amazing, and this whole community is amazing because they have done such a hard work. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. I would also like to hear your thoughts about the map. Do you believe that these guys that put in so much hard work into this, are they going to be right or not? And I can assure you they're going to be pretty damn right when the game comes out. So that's it for today. Hope to see you in the next one.